Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are going to be finishing our 3D animal project. So I will give you a board that looks like this. It's really thick. You can't really tell in the video, but see, it's very, very thick. And yours may have something on the back. It's fine. That can be the back. You are going to put your name on that. So I'm flipping it over to the back and write Miss Kilgore. And at the end of class, if you do not get everything done, that's okay. You'll take all of your pieces that you cut out and put it on top of your board. Your board should have your name on it, and that's how I will know next week which pieces are yours. And you are going to color this board like it is the ground, okay? Because your animal's going to stand on top of it. So if you color the sky and the sun, that doesn't really make sense. This is not a picture. This is the ground. So my animal is a cat, and I could make mine the inside, and I could put a rug and anything that you might find on the ground, all right? Or I could make it look like my cat is outside, and I could just color this, I could put like a food bowl, but you're looking from a bird's eye view. So if I did a food bowl, let's see, I think I'm going to use gray because most food bowls are silver. So like if I did a food bowl, I could do like a food bowl and a water bowl in the grass. And I might just show it sitting up just a little bit, but not much. I don't even know if I'd want to do that. That looks kind of weird. Okay, and I could put some food in here. Let's see. I guess my food bowl would be silver all the way around. So I will color that in. You don't have to do this. You can just do grass or whatever you want. I'm just trying to show you some different ideas of how you can be creative. Okay, and let's say that my cat has some food in there, and then this is my water bowl, so I'm going to color it blue, like there's water in there. Okay, and then I may just color the rest of my project green for grass, like this is an outdoor scene, and I'm coloring the ground. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've colored the ground. And remember, this is just my board that my animal's going to stand up on. So this needs to look like the ground. I've got my food bowl and my water bowl for my kitty cat. Now, if you have a dinosaur, we looked at the picture of the dinosaur projects, and they did like dinosaur bones and water, like a river going through, and then grass. You could do dirt. You can do it however you want. So now is the part where you're going to get what you did last week. So here's my cat, and I'm going to cut it out. Now, if you've drawn the first side and you've colored it, be sure that you have traced it on the back, okay? So front, back should be the exact same. And if you'll remember, we took this to the window and we put our colored side, our front side, up against the window, and then you can see your lines to be able to trace on this side. So I'm not going to color mine in yet, just so that y'all don't have to sit here and watch me color it in. But I am going to cut this out, and I'm going to cut around my black line, leaving a little bit of white space. So if you notice, there's a little bit of white space. That keeps my black outline showing. I don't want to cut my black outline off, okay? So be careful when you cut. Now, if you have a bunch of detail and it's hard to cut around it, just do the best you can. Like, I know some people put a lot of spikes on their dinosaur that made dinosaurs. Just kind of cut around those spikes. You don't have to cut each individual one, okay? But cut around your animal, leaving a black outline. Now, I'm going to do the rest of this off camera, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I have my pieces cut out. And one thing that I noticed is you could trim this up a little bit, but one thing that I noticed is that a lot of people have left this middle part in there, and you really need to cut that out, okay? So we're going to cut as neatly as possible. I like to turn my paper, not my scissors. So if you look, my scissors are staying pretty still, and I am cutting or turning my paper, but not my scissors. I'm getting around the paws pretty good. Remember, I still want to see my black outline. Okay, and because I only did one set of legs, it would look weird if my tiger or my cat only had one set of legs. She needs two set of legs. So now I'm going to trace these on here so that I can cut them out. And I would have to take this to the window and trace it on the other side. Okay, so remember, some of you only did one set of legs because you were going to trace it this week. So once you cut it out, you can trace it. You can trace it and draw your lines. And I would do the same lines here as I did on the other one. Okay, and I'm just doing it really quickly so that you can see what I'm doing. Now I would cut these out. Now I am going to color both sides, but I'm not going to do it right now because I want you guys to have time to work. You don't need to sit here and watch me color. You guys all know how to outline with Sharpie and color in. So you guys will do that on your own, and I will color all of mine so that it's a good example. But for right now, I'll just do this so that you can see what I'm going to do, how I'm going to put this together. So when everything is colored, everything's outlined, colored, and cut out. Remember, you have to color both sides. So I still need to color that side the same as this side. I still need to draw my designs and color this. But when everything is cut out, what I want you to do is take your Sharpie, and remember, we're going to attach these to our cat by creating a slit with our scissors. So look right in the middle and create a little slit right in the middle. You got to be sure that you're in the middle, because if you do it over here on the side, then your leg is going to look very weird. You don't want to go all the way down to the part that's open. Okay, you need to leave some space here that you don't cut, or else you're going to cut your legs in half, and that would be very bad. Okay, and then you need to figure out where you want the front legs to go. So I think I want the front legs to go about here, and the back legs to go about here. And I want my line straight up and down. And I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to snip, snip. You're not cutting out a triangle. You should be able to barely see it. I'm going to take my scissors and snip and snip. And then I'm going to take my legs, and I'm going to find where I snipped there. Okay. And I'm going to fit these two together. Okay. And then if my legs look too big, I can make them smaller. If they're not going high enough up on the cat, I can make them go up higher by making my slit on my cat a little bit higher. And that's what you're going to do. And it should stand up just like that. Now yours will be, you should have yours finished, the coloring part, before you put it together. But there you go. It's a sculpture. It's three-dimensional. It looks great. Have fun.